Hi everyone, it's Kelsey. Today I'm doing the second video in the audition advice series, which is the how to prepare. After you've decided where you want to audition, you need to prepare for that audition, obviously. The first thing you need to do is look on the website of the company that you're auditioning for their summer intensives website, and they will have all of the information you need most of the time. If they don't, just call them and ask for more information or email them. I've done that before. You need to look on their website for all the information that you need to audition. You need to find out, I have my notes here, like the time and place of the audition, if the audition fee is taken in cash or check, which is a big one because you don't want to get there, I've done this before, and they're like, oh, cash only, and you don't have any cash on you. They're usually sticklers about that. And then you have to find out if photos are required. That's very important because you also don't want to get there and be like, I need a photo in arabesque and I don't have one. They will usually tell you what size they want the photo in and what positions. Normally it's like a headshot and arabesque. You also want to find out how much point you'll be doing in that audition. For some age groups, usually it's above 15 or like 15 and above. They'll have you do the whole audition on point, and that includes at bar. I've gotten to an audition and I didn't find out if I needed to do I didn't find out how much point I needed to do. So we were about to go into the classroom for the audition, and I see all the girls walking past me with point shoes on, and I'm like, whoa, hey now brown cow, I didn't know that. So I freaked out. I put my point shoes on in 30 seconds, fastest I have ever done in my life, and it was very stressful. I walked in a little bit late actually, and that was not a good idea. I should have just been a lot more thorough whenever I was looking at the website for their requirements. So find out especially how much point you'll be doing, and if it's at the end of the class or audition, have your point shoes prepared and with you so you could wrap them up in a bundle and put your toe pads inside and have it in the classroom next to you, so you could put them on really fast and not dilly-dally, and have confusion with getting them out of your bag and stuff. Also, another important one is find out if they like a certain kind of leotard. It's normally, a lot of auditions just have you wear black with always pink tights. They almost always have you wear just pink tights, unless it's a contemporary audition or something. But sometimes they'll let you have a colored leotard, and if they do allow colored leotards in the auditions, I usually take that option because it makes you stand out a little bit more, and that's never a bad thing. And whenever you're looking at all the websites and finding out all this information, it's a lot to take in, especially if you're doing several auditions. So I recommend that you write it down, and this is normally an example of how I keep track of it. Ooh, okay. Hopefully this doesn't show up backwards. I don't know if it will. So I have the time and date, and I have all of them listed in order. So this is the first audition I would do, and then the second date-wise. So I have first off the time and date, and then I would list the name of the company I'm doing it for, and then where the audition site is and the address, and maybe some other notes like directions. And then over here I just have more notes on what I would normally write, which is what color leotard they want me to wear, either black or colored or whatever. What the photo requirements are. For this one I would need a headshot and a 4x6 photo in arabesque, and then the $35 in cash that it would cost to take the audition, and that this audition requires me to be all on point for the whole audition. And then at the bottom I always write when they're going to be giving me the results, and this one is what did I write on there? They email the results within 2 weeks, which is normally what it is. And by the way, they always say 2 weeks, but it's normally if I audition that weekend, I get it on a Wednesday. It's always a Wednesday or a Thursday. It is never 2 weeks. Unless it's sometimes they mail the results to you, then it actually takes almost 2 weeks. And then I just list kind of the same thing, or the same format for my next auditions. The time and the date, the name of the company, address, and then this one requires black leotard, no photos are required. $25 in check, center on point, and this one would mail me the results within 2 weeks. So that is how I organize and like all my notes for auditions and all that information, which can become a lot that you need to know. This seems kind of unnecessary, but next I would always start planning an outfit and what I'm going to wear, every detail. I know it seems kind of weird, but auditions are exciting and I like to really prepare for them. And I also like to pick out what I am going to wear so I could look my best. Also, look on the website to see if they have preferences on jewelry, like if you're allowed to wear like stud earrings. Never wear dangles, but if they allow jewelry at all, like any earrings at all. If they do allow jewelry, I usually wear like some simple studs just to like make me look polished and whatever. Also, I know this seems a little bit obvious, but I try to get in like the best shape I can before an audition, you know, when you want to look your best and feel your best. I'm not saying make any like huge drastic changes and like completely go on a crazy diet or anything. I'm not saying that. I just try to like, you know, get in the best shape I can before an audition. I usually just try to do that at the beginning of like that whole semester after New Year's break and all that. And this is my last tip, but very important. Prepare good point shoes. Around audition time, or I call it audition season, I always have multiple pairs of point shoes that I'm using, and so I have options whenever it's time to go to the audition. You never want to be stuck with like just one pair that's brand new or almost dead, or no pair at all. You need to order plenty before you go on all your audition spree and whatever. So just so you're prepared and you always have a good pair of point shoes. I just rotate them. I'll be wearing like 3 or so at a time, and so none of them are like too dead or too new. And also, just in case I'm like breaking them in and I mess one up, I always want to have a good, like a well broken in pair that I feel good auditioning in, ready for me to wear. So I hope this video helped you. Comment if you have any questions and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. Bye! So I hope this video helped you. Comment if you have any questions and I will be happy to answer them. Thank you for watching. Bye!